power lies in its ability to bridge the physical and metaphysical, unlocking hidden dimensions of consciousness. More than just a plant, cannabis serves as a mirror reflecting humanity's enduring quest for transcendence, pleasure, and healing. Its symbolic significance is deeply embedded in numerous sacred traditions and texts, often shrouded in allegory and ritual. In the Atharva Veda of ancient India, cannabis is recognized as one of 5 sacred plants, a protector against evil and a source of joy. Known as Vya, meaning victory, it symbolizes triumph over suffering and access to divine experiences. Certain tantric interpretations link cannabis to Shiva, the meditative Hindu deity. The use of bhang, a cannabis preparation, during Shiva festivals symbolizes ego dissolution and communion with the divine. Cannabis, therefore, is not merely an intoxicant, but a sacred conduit for transcending earthly limitations. Shamanic traditions, particularly in Central Asia and Siberia, view cannabis as the cosmic axis connecting the underworld, the earthly realm, and the heavens. Its smoke, rising towards the sky, is considered an offering, a symbolic bridge between the material and spiritual planes. It has long been considered a liminal substance, guiding the seeker across the boundary between the mundane and the mystical. Its psychoactive properties induce altered states of consciousness, facilitating exploration of non-ordinary realities. The physical realm is constrained by the senses and ego, while the metaphysical realm encompasses unseen dimensions, universal consciousness, energy flows, and the divine. Intentional cannabis use dissolves mental barriers, attuning the user to subtler frequencies, much like a tuning fork harmonizes discordant vibrations. This bridging effect is central to mystical practices, where cannabis acts as a veil lifter, quieting the analytical mind and enabling direct experience of metaphysical truths, often obscured by habitual thought patterns. However, mindful grounding is crucial. Without it, cannabis can overwhelm or distort these experiences. Ancient rituals frequently harnessed cannabis's psycho-spiritual properties, emphasizing its role in facilitating sacred experiences. In Vedic traditions, soma, a mystical drink central to rituals described in the Rig Veda, is believed by some scholars to have contained cannabis as a key ingredient. Soma was revered for its ability to connect humans with the divine, bestowing insight, vitality, and transcendence. Modern bhang, a blend of cannabis leaves and milk, traces its origins to these ancient practices and is consumed during festivals honoring Lord Shiva. Devotees believe it facilitates a meditative bliss, detaching them from worldly concerns and aligning them with cosmic rhythms. Across Siberia, the Khakas, a nomadic tribe, used cannabis in funerary rituals, burning it to guide the deceased soul to the spirit world. Shamans, spiritual intermediaries, utilized cannabis smoke to enter trances, commune with spirits, and retrieve lost soul fragments. In South American traditions, cannabis often accompanies ayahuasca ceremonies, enhancing participants' receptivity to spiritual visions. Shamans may combine cannabis with other herbs for purification, guidance, or healing. In Rastafarian spirituality, cannabis is considered the holy herb, its sacred role legitimized by biblical passages like Psalm 104:14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, an herb for the service of man. For Rastafarians, smoking cannabis is not recreational, but an act of spiritual devotion, a means of communing with Jah, God, and meditating on divine truths. References to anointing oils containing kane bosum, often translated as fragrant cane, in the Bible, suggest possible ritualistic cannabis use. although scholarly debate continues. This highlights the plant's historical role as a medium for transcendent experiences. Mystical poetry often depicts plants as messengers carrying divine secrets. Cannabis, with its unique psychoactive properties, is viewed as a green messenger, awakening dormant aspects of the self and facilitating direct communication with the divine. Its cannabinoids, such as THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, and CBD, cannabidiol, interact with the brain's endocannabinoid system, which regulates mood, perception, and even the sense of time. This system acts as a bridge between the physical brain and ethereal aspects of consciousness. Consumed in sacred contexts, cannabis acts as a doorway, shifting one's vibrational frequency to a higher plane, a concept described by traditional mystics as tuning into a higher frequency. Users report sensations of merging with universal consciousness, perceiving interconnectedness, and experiencing heightened self-awareness as energetic beings. In this altered state, time may slow or cease, echoing the timeless states of deep meditation or samadhi, spiritual absorption. This fosters intense focus on the present moment, leading to profound insights. Colors become vivid, sounds resonate deeply, and ordinary experiences are transformed into sacred encounters. This heightened sensory awareness reflects the mystic's goal of perceiving the divine in all things. Cannabis can temporarily quiet the inner critic, dissolving the ego's barriers. This creates space for humility, unity, and a sense of belonging to something greater, a glimpse of the divine. It deepens meditation by silencing mental chatter, encouraging focus on the present moment and exploration of inner landscapes. However, it's not a substitute for disciplined practice. Rather, it acts as a catalyst, opening doors that the seeker must consciously traverse. The insights gained can be profound, but require critical examination. Not all visions are spiritual truths. Some may be subconscious projections or distortions of reality. True spiritual growth involves integrating these experiences into daily life and discerning genuine insight from illusion. Cannabis is believed to influence the subtle body, particularly the chakras, energy centers, often enhancing activity in the upper chakras, ajna, third eye, and sahasrara, crown, associated with intuition and cosmic connection. However, overuse can lead to imbalances in the lower chakras, governing stability and physical health. Kundalini energy, described as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, can be stimulated, but this requires caution. Unprepared bodies and minds may experience overwhelming anxiety or physical discomfort. Wise use can release blockages, allowing energy to flow more freely. Cannabis has been used for centuries as a natural pain remedy. Its anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties make it effective for conditions like arthritis, migraines, and neuropathic pain. For spiritual practitioners, this physical relief allows deeper focus on inner work. It can alleviate anxiety, depression, and PTSD symptoms by modulating stress responses, offering a sense of calm conducive to healing and introspection. It enhances neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections, proving a powerful tool for creative exploration, problem solving, and spiritual insights. It dissolves rigid perceptual boundaries, fostering a sense of unity with the universe and an expanded awareness beyond duality, revealing the interconnectedness of all life. By quieting the ego, it facilitates deeper empathy and compassion, essential qualities for spiritual growth, aligning the practitioner with higher vibrational frequencies of love and understanding. While cannabis can temporarily soften the ego, enabling profound spiritual realizations. The true challenge lies in sustaining these realizations without dependence on the plant. It often acts as a key to the subconscious, unlocking repressed emotions and memories, potentially leading to emotional catharsis and the release of energetic blockages. Many experience a heightened connection to the natural world, deepening reverence for the earth and fostering ecological mindfulness and spiritual harmony. It encourages introspection, prompting exploration of profound questions about existence, purpose, and the nature of reality, the bedrock of spiritual growth. However, using cannabis to soothe emotional or physical pain can become a crutch, numbing discomfort and preventing confrontation and healing of underlying issues, thus delaying genuine growth. Some individuals may create an illusion of spiritual progress, bypassing self-examination, discipline, and healing. This shadow work, or confrontation with darker aspects of the self, is essential for lasting transformation. While cannabis provides temporary access to higher states of consciousness, repeated use as escapism leads to spiritual inertia. True enlightenment requires integration, applying insights gained in altered states to everyday life, relationships, and personal development. Overuse may lead to diminishing returns, as the pursuit of ever deeper mystical experiences overshadows grounded spiritual living. Scientific studies confirm cannabis's efficacy in managing chronic pain, anxiety, epilepsy, and other conditions, validating its medicinal use while highlighting the importance of proper dosing and supervision. Research also emphasizes potential risks of heavy use, including cognitive decline, dependency, and mental health issues. This underscores the need for mindful consumption, especially in spiritual contexts. Ancient traditions intuitively understood cannabis's benefits and risks, prescribing it for specific rituals or conditions. Modern science complements these insights by explaining the underlying mechanisms. Recreational use often diverges from its traditional sacred purpose. Without proper intention, its spiritual potential is overlooked, reducing it to mere intoxication. The mystical experience induced by cannabis is not always clear. It can lead to what some spiritual teachers call false revelations or spiritual mirages, compelling illusions mistaken for profound insights. Authentic experiences bring deep peace, humility, and wisdom, accompanied by grounded clarity and alignment with universal truths. Cannabis can exaggerate fears, delusions, or fantasies, leading to misinterpretations of self or the divine. Untrained minds may struggle to discern genuine insight from subconscious projections. Mystical teachings emphasize integration, bringing lessons from altered states into everyday life. Without this, cannabis becomes a fleeting escape rather than a transformative teacher. From a yoga and energy work perspective, cannabis interacts with the subtle body, specifically the chakras and nadis, energy channels. Many report heightened intuition and visionary experiences, aligning with activation of the ajna, third eye chakra, governing inner vision and insight. It can foster compassion, love, and empathy, temporarily dissolving barriers between individuals. It can also stir latent kundalini energy, leading to sensations of heat, vibration, or spontaneous bliss. However, reckless use can disrupt this energy flow, causing imbalances or emotional instability. Mindful cannabis use begins long before the first inhalation or sip. Sacred preparation transforms a casual act into a spiritual ritual, aligning the user's intent with the plant's intrinsic energy. This forms the foundation for a profound experience. Begin with a clear intention. Ask yourself why you're using cannabis. This acts as a compass, guiding experience and anchoring you in purpose. Many ancient traditions treat cannabis as a sacred being, not merely a substance. Before use, hold the plant, offer gratitude, and silently request its assistance on your spiritual journey. Some practitioners chant, pray, or meditate over the plant, infusing it with their energy. Incorporate sacred objects, crystals, incense, a small altar, to create a sanctified environment and amplify the energetic field. The environment significantly influences the experience. Choose a quiet, clean, undisturbed location, a secluded outdoor spot, or a candlelit space. Cannabis is a double-edged sword. Its benefits depend on mindful moderation and self-awareness. Overuse or reliance can lead to stagnation or dependency, undermining spiritual growth. In spiritual contexts, less is often more. A small dose can open the mind while maintaining clarity, while excessive consumption risks overwhelming the user with unnecessary noise and confusion. The ultimate purpose of any altered state is transformation. Revelations from cannabis-induced experiences hold little value if not integrated into daily spiritual practice. After each session, record thoughts, visions, or emotions to ground abstract experiences into tangible insights. Over time, these reflections become a map of your spiritual journey. Consuming a small, nourishing meal afterward can help balance the body's energy and